Good evening, TubeTube. Welcome to Loguido's Chop Shop, the second best gel blaster channel on the internet. Now home to 3,200 subscribers. Awesome, you guys are awesome. Tonight I'm going to do another mag priming mod onto a Scar, which comes standard. Sup Max? Sup Jamie? It's come standard with mag priming, so why am I doing mag priming on a blaster that comes standard with a mag primer? I don't know. It's just one of those things. Somewhere along the line, the mag priming function went AWOL, and now I'm putting one in. So, Merry Friday. Welcome to Friday Night Live-ish. Live. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to wire up this with a mag prime. So that's going to be cool and exciting. Not really, but hey, what more would we do with our Friday nights if not blaster mods, hey? Right, let's get into it. I haven't planned any of this, so you know, that's how we do. When will I be modding the M24? You did a Friday night mod repair today too? Awesome. When am I going to mod the M24? I don't have one to mod. I've never seen one, to be honest. And I don't go out of my way to get one because bolt action blasters generally suck. But I know there's a lot of love for them. And you know, people want to see them, they want to see all that sort of stuff. So I mean, maybe I'll get one sooner or later and do it. It's not high on my list of priorities. It's up there with pistols. I don't really enjoy modding them because they're not that fun. But you know, if the opportunity arises for me to mod one, I will certainly do it. Tac Edge has some. I spoke with Tac Edge the other day on the phone. They're very nice people. Morning. Morning. What part of the world are you in where it's morning? One of the things I need is a diode. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, I travelled to Queensland without a shim set recently, so I had to call all the local stores and find myself a set of shims. I think about 80% of the shops I called replied with "What's a shim?" which is a bit scary. No, I said they were very nice people. Why would I say they were not very nice people? They were very nice people. Yeah, they were very nice. They were very helpful. In fact, they were the I think out of the 4 or 5 stores that I called, they were one of the only 2 stores that actually knew what a shim was. Which is interesting, I thought. Alright. Tight barrel. Great. Yeah, did you buy some? I wish I could get more because the dude who makes them's probably under the pump. I should have like charged a commission or something on that video. I'd be buying a supercar by now. Alright, so what I'm doing here, I am just removing this mag terminal and soldering the, can you see what I'm doing? Am I on camera? Just going to solder the diode directly to the mag terminal because I ain't got time for anything else. Ain't nobody got time for that. There we go. And because I like heat shrink, a bit of heat shrink over it. So how was everyone's Christmas? Did everyone have a good Christmas? I was up on the Sunshine Coast in the land of blasters. I was actually a little bit. I should have done some research because there was like a Donnybrook event while I was up there, and I didn't go to it because, well, for the first part I didn't know it was on, and also I was like doing family stuff, so didn't get to it. But maybe next time. It is quite funny though, seeing the like the polar differences in Queensland. I did buy a couple of little blasters there and have backyard skirmishes. That's kind of fun. My children were enjoying shooting me. Good luck taking an M4A1 outside in Sydney. Yeah. Donnybrook. I think Donnybrook was pretty close to where I was. I'm pretty sure. A recommendation of a nice blaster to start modding. Gen 8 M4A1. Done. Alright. How many people we got in? 36 people. Awesome. 36 people and only 3 thumbs up. You guys are tight. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so I put the diode here, and for what it's worth, this is the mag terminal that goes to the switch, which connects to the negative of the battery. Don't be fooled by the fact that this wire is red, because the red wire in this particular blaster is the negative. Quality control standards. All right, now I just need to run 2 wires to the switch. One which is going to go directly to the negative, which I'll probably put on this switch terminal here, and the other one which is going to go to the mag terminal. I did draw a nice diagram of this. Did you guys see it? I wonder if I've still got it kicking around. make sense to anyone? So basically, put the diode in here so that when you pull this button here, you can't get current flow this way to get this motor going, and only this motor runs. Make sense? I don't know how many times I go through this. Probably more than necessary. Where are we at? M4 says 9 No. Extra mods could go an extra $100, so depending on what you want. Look, don't spend $100 on mods. Buy a Gen 8, put a spring in it. Maybe put, like if you're really feeling like you want Metal Gears, maybe put Metal Gears and a plunger in it. And put an aluminium barrel in it. You got to spend about, maybe do an 11-volt battery as well. Spend about maybe $50. Oh, O-ring, yeah, O-ring. Spring in an O-ring. Hop up, yeah, hop up too. I always forget the hop up because when I'm talking about upgrades, I'm usually thinking about gearbox upgrades. But yeah, hop up is probably the most important, arguably the most important thing that you can put on the blaster. One of the rules for the field that I play at that came out today is they have a limit on FPS. So that doesn't bother me because my blaster's not really powerful. But it does have a hop up, so it goes a long distance. And that's the main thing. Alright, so this terminal here is the positive mag terminal. It's connected directly to the positive always. When this one is grounded, mag will run. So all we want to do is basically ground this terminal. So we're going to do that via the switch. And I like to run the mag wires on the reverse side of the gearbox. Standard Gen 8 Scala runs them over the top of the gearbox. I don't know why. I'd rather run it underneath. I'm going to need about that much wire. Chuck 27 barrel on hop up doesn't go onto the barrel directly. What hop up is it? What hop up is it? Because it all comes down to that. What hop up is it? Because I find some of the hop ups, they just don't fit on some barrels, and they can be the same hop up even, same brand, same model, and you'll get 3 of them, and 2 of them will fit, and 1 of them won't. Yeah. Rules have got to be there though, I guess. I did do an experiment just to see what the highest FPS you could get from a gel blaster was. So I built this ridiculous gearbox and put a ridiculous spring in it. And after quite a lot of failures and peril, I eventually got it to work, and it was pushing a lot of FPS, like upwards of 500 FPS. I think it was 520 FPS, maybe even higher. I did get like a 700 FPS reading, but it's so hard to know whether it was actually like a legit reading or just a anomaly, because the readings were all over the place. It wasn't a reliable thing by any sense of the word. It was just like it was so far all over the place that it was hard to get an actual reading from. But yeah, I did it for science, and I highly recommend not doing it. About 350 FPS is about the highest anyone should ever really go. Realistically, any higher than that, and you're wasting your time. You're going to lose accuracy. You're not achieving anything by going more powerful than that. I mean, probably my best and most favorite blaster, the Mark 12, is only 280 FPS. A lot of people are shocked when they find that out. It's not a powerful blaster, but it does have an incredible range and accuracy. It's all about the efficiency. Hop up spins it, that's alright. Yes, that's correct. 32 to 1 gears, John. You know what? I started out, so I'm not 100% sure how they work out the ratios on the helical gears. I started out with 100, 300, and they died. Yeah. That one. There. If you can see that. Not because these gears are no good or anything. The gears are fine. It's just that the actual, and probably my fault, I actually built a gearbox that was capable of over 500 FPS and used these 6mm bearings. This is what remains of one of the bearings. Interestingly enough, it was the bearing that was holding this gear, and because it shifted, it allowed the gears to come out of mesh and destroy themselves. That was pretty cool. Yes, I did make a video of it, and I have the video of it here somewhere. I just haven't uploaded it yet. The spring for that, for the ridiculous blaster. What's the best spring to hurt the most? The thickest spring your gearbox can handle. So this barrel that's in this scar right now is actually the barrel that I used on the crazy gearbox. So it's no longer in that blaster, it's now in this blaster. So I cannot get the same results because obviously this barrel will give a higher FPS than a standard barrel, but I do still have the gearbox and blaster. This is it. Yes, it's an ump. Of course it is. If you're going to build the most powerful blaster, you do it in an ump, wouldn't you? Yes. What are we talking about? Sorry, just suggest stuff like that. Yes, not worth it. That's right. Although running a full cylinder and a 27 centimeter aluminium barrel and a hop up on a Vector makes them awesome. How fast can you gather a squad for skirmishes? Good question. I don't know the answer. How fast? 2, 3. All right. Now's the point where I should probably run 2 wires through, because I'm going to need 2. Why are you doing it the hard way, Guido? Because that's where I live. Always the hard way. Can you get a DMR style setup for a Gen 8? Where can you get a DMR style setup for a Gen 8? I've got a Mark 12, which is a Gen 8, which is indeed a DMR. Is the Chi-Hi 480 overkill for a Vector? The 36,000 RPM one. Is that the, which one's that? Is that the black one or the blue one, or? Is that this one? Is that what you're talking about? Black with a red cap. No? This is blue with a red cap. Probably, I think. Probably. To be honest, like this thing is ridiculous. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. If you've seen these things are crazy. And like, I don't know why anyone would even want that sort of fire rate, because especially on a Vector, because your magazines are so small, you'd be like, oh, now I got to change mag. Click, click. Oh, now I got to change mag. Like, you'd be changing mag more often than you like pulling the trigger. You'd have to change mag with every trigger pull. But if that's what you want, go right ahead. It's awesome. Like, I had a blaster here that was 44 rounds per second, and that was ridiculous. But I mean, I guess the more gels you fire, the more likely you are going to hit something. That is true. Is the red terminal and Chi-Hi positive? Yes. It's usually pink, but yes. Yes, it's positive. Alright, so for anyone who's still interested in what I'm doing here, I've run the 2 wires from the switch under the gearbox, because for some reason on the standard setup they run them over the top of the gearbox, over here, and then when you open your this door ejection port thingamajig, it rubs on the wires and it pinches them. So I've always thought that was a crappy design, so I like to run them underneath. And then I'm going to run one to the terminal where I have the diode. And the other one, I'm going to run to the negative on the switch. And by negative, I mean the negative. It's the wire which goes from the switch directly to the negative of the battery. In this case, it's red, so don't let that be ridiculously confusing, because it is. My old circuit board smells like the aftermath of a party popper. Yes, that's the smell of the smoke that's come out of it. And as they say, once the smoke comes out, it's really hard to get back in again. What did your circuit board smoke from? Smoking is hazardous to your circuit board's health. So I'm going to teach you how to wire a blaster and stuff. Alright, I'm just going to move this over here because I've just realized it's not entirely on camera. What do you need to know about how to wire the blaster? Alright. This bit is going to be a little bit confusing because this blaster is all kinds of messed up. If I was going to build this blaster, which ironically I kind of am, I wouldn't do it this way. I'm only doing it this way because this is the way it came to me. But the way I would, left-handed soldering by the way, skillful. That's something that I had to learn so that I could solder in front of a camera with a tripod in front of me and reaching around it. Tripod reach arounds are the best, second best type of reach around. All right. So, the way the wiring on the blaster works, on the Jingming blasters, because like there's other blasters that do it differently. Like the Wells does it backwards for reasons unknown. Imagine for just a second that this terminal is connected correctly and that the red wire is actually black and the silver wire is actually red. When you plug the battery in, this is a battery that has the correct polarity. So the positive terminal is this one and the negative terminal is this one. So when you plug this in, you can see the red wire here actually goes to the silver wire and the black wire here actually goes to the red wire. So that's weird. But basically the positive wire comes in here and goes straight down to the positive of the motor here. then from that motor terminal, a wire comes off, and this wire doesn't have to be as thick. In this case it is, because that's just how it was. And that goes to the positive mag terminal. So your positive of your battery is constantly connected to the positive of the motor and the positive of the mag terminal. So that's just one big wire from there to there to there. Then from the negative of the battery comes in here, goes to the switch. Then when the trigger is pulled, the switch connects to this terminal here. So your negative connects these two together, and then that connects to the negative of the motor. So when the switch is pulled, the circuit is complete. In addition to that, when the negative is switched, it also gives a negative to the mag prime terminal, the negative prime terminal, which is the one closest to the back or closest to the trigger. So that one's got a constant positive, and when the negative is switched on that, then circuit flows here, and then your mag can run as well. Very easy. It is simple when you look at it. Is that making sense? Who was it who wanted to know about the wiring? Primes as the trigger is pressed. That's right. That's how it fires. As you pull the trigger, it primes the mag and fires. Now, the addition of this little switch up here is to run the mag priming motor separately of the main motor, so that you can feed balls up into this tube without making it fire. You need to do the 2 bolts at the bottom to get to it. Yes, that's correct. Mags have motors in them. Yes, they do. Was that a question or a statement? Something I need to do now. Motors have mags in them too. Alright, what size Bruisemaster is that? It is I think it's 35. I'm going to say it's 35. It says it on the side of the barrel somewhere, but it's obscured from my view. Pretty sure it's 35. I've got a measuring stick here. 35. What does Hop-Up do? Hop-Up puts a backspin on the ball, so it actually makes the ball aerodynamic-ish. Magnus effect. Google that. Alright, now I'm going to put a mag priming lever into this, which is of the aluminium variety. I got one somewhere over here. Here's a Hop-Up, by the way, if you're wondering what a Hop-Up... Oh, it's gone now. If you're wondering what a Hop-Up looks like, this is a Hop-Up. You adjust this screw here, and it pushes that down. So as the ball fires out there, that little piece just rubs on the top of the ball and gives it a backspin. Allows it to fly straight, somewhat negating the effects of gravity. because balls, particularly gel balls, don't have great aerodynamics. Where did I get this hop up? This is a DKJ8S, and that is DK for the brand. I believe this is like a DK is the brand. J8 is Gen 8, and S is for Scar. So it's a Gen 8 Scar DK hop up. Is DK better than DS? What is DS? I don't even know what DS is. Basically, I found that the DK hop ups or the SLSS hop ups, basically any hop ups that use this kind of technology where they rub on the top of the ball there, are the ones to go for. DSJ8. I don't know what a DSJ8 is. Does it look like that? If it looks like that, then it's probably good. Let me see what else I have here. I've never tried this one, but it looks exactly the same on the end there, so I think chances are it's probably going to do the same type of deal. Don't think the DSJ8 is adjustable. The only non-adjustable hop-up I've found that works really well is the Beast Pro hop-up. And it was non-adjustable, but it was awesome. For what it's worth. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've done this correctly, and I need a mag to test it. So, here I happen to have a limited edition Loguido's Chop Shop mag. You too can own one of these mags and be the biggest badass on the field. Just have to email me and I'll hook you up. $20 extended. You can fit more balls in there, last for ages. Field tested. They're good, solid, quality mags. Only downside that I've found with them is they are a little bit tight, but they wear in with a bit of use. So let's just chuck this in here. And just make sure. Hear that? That is the motor inside the mag running. What's the new AKM? I haven't seen it. Too realistic. Yeah, well, like I said, they break in. After a while, they work their way in. If your mags are too loose, these things are perfect because they are just a touch. I don't have a standard mag. Yeah, they're just a smidge wider. They're a tight fit, but they do fit. They do fit, and they don't fall out easy, which is good in certain circumstances. But that's there, and they look cool. They got my logo on them. So no. You sent me a post about that. Okay, Tech Toys. AKM. I don't know. I'm sure I'd know it if I saw it. I just, for some reason, it's it's uh it's just eluded me at the moment. All right, so that button works now. Diodes in here. Mag terminals. Good contact. Cruisemaster barrel. Nylon gearbox. Pretty much the works here. Alright. Only one thing I have to work out is with this hop up. It's designed to go on the end of this. And now that I've got the 35 centimeter barrel, it's going to be a bit longer, so I might have to customize that little barrel extension that comes with the Scar, so that this fits on the end of it. That little, you know, that little lengthener that no one uses for anything. I'm sure I've got a box full of them here because everyone seems to just chuck them out when they get them. This one. So this fits on there. Now all I got to do is shorten that and get that on there. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. Just Dremel it off. Alright, I think that's going to be a winner. So I don't even think I'll need to make it thicker, because this is 18.8, which I guess is going to be that. 18.1, close enough. Inside of this is 18.8, so that obviously will fit on that, which is good. But then the outside of this is, haha, 18.8. Perfect. So I can just cut that and that'll fit straight on. Awesome. All right. What else is going on? Asian YouTube channels have the AK. This is AK-47 with blowback. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Yep. I know the one you mean now. As soon as you said AK-47 with blowback, I know what you mean. Hey, speaking of blowback, have you noticed a lot of the, not this one, but a lot of the nylon gearboxes now have given you like a little option for blowback? Has anyone noticed that? Would a metal ghost cap fit on that DK hop up? Yeah, I think so. I might have one. Let's try and fit one on. Bear with me while I find one, if I indeed have one. of it. But I know that the standard little thing does fit on it, if that's of any consolation. I imagine if your ghost cap has got the same internal diameter of this, which where did I put my caliper? It would fit. You just got to make sure that it is whatever this is, 18.9, 18.8. Wow, that 18.8 seems to be a common occurrence along this. So yeah, so basically the inside, if you've got a 18.8 mil internal diameter ghost cap, then it would indeed fit on this hop up. Question answered. Blowback is, look, do you want to know how it works? I'll see if I can find a gearbox that's got the blowback thing on it. It's not even that exciting, like, I did have it. Oh wait, maybe the. Hang on, I've got a nylon Gen 8 here. Nylon Gen 8 might have it. Yes, yes I do. Alright, cool. Alright, so I got this nylon Gen 8 here. See this slot? I was looking at that slot for a while and I was thinking, why is that even there? Why would you want that slot there? And that's the tappet plate in there, right? So obviously every time you fire the blaster, the tappet plate moves back and forward. So if you were to get something and bear with me, I don't know what, but let's say I've got this piece of blue tack, which is very scientific, and I've got that piece of blue tack there, and I get rid of the excess, and then I blue tack this Allen key. I don't know if this will work. No, because it's not actually connecting to the blue tack. Nope. Okay, but what I'm basically inside of that is the tappet that moves back and forward every time the thing fires. So it's going to do. All you need to do is attach something with something better than blue tack to that tappet plate, and it will move backwards and forwards. Yeah, I was wondering what the slot was for too. I'm like, why did they put that slot there? And then I worked it out, and I'm like, you can actually just get something that slides in there, and there's a little notch even if you look real carefully in there on this particular tappet plate. There's actually a little notch in there which you can't see, but if you had something that had a corresponding little notch that slid into that gap, yes, it would move back and forward. So there's like a little, I don't have anything that's going to easily... Okay, this might work. All right, so in that notch... Oh, it almost worked. Oh, look, it's almost working. You can catch my drift, you know. Anyway, well, every time that cycles, that thing moves back and forth. So if you want your stupid ejection port to cycle, all you have to do is like put something with a tiny little screw or a tappet plate, a little tab that pokes out of this, and it'll run back and forward. And you've got bloody whatever you want to call it, recoil or yeah, it's not a real. You could do it. You could do it. It's quite easy to do. And then you have like just like whatever your AK has, because that's all it is in the AK. It's just a little thing that rides on the tappet plate. The STD6 has had it for years, by the way. The STD6 has had that little thing that goes with that. I don't have a battery in this thing, so it's not going to work. Oh, hang on, I do. Alright, so it only moves like that far. But that's what people get off on. It's probably too fast for the camera to even pick up. It's probably too fast for the camera to pick up that it's moving. But hang on, I can slow this down. I can slow down the fire rate. I forgot about that in the STD6. STD6 had so many good features on it. It's a shame it was just a little bit not powerful enough. Anyway, you get the picture. Alright. You guys have listened to me ramble on for long enough, I think. Is it worth changing a plunger in a Jingming V2? Just get a Gen 8. What's a no, wait, what's a Jingming V2? Are you talking about like the Gen 9? Is that what you're calling a Jingming V2? Gen 8. Oh, the Scar version 2. Right, sorry. Thought you meant the V2 gearbox. Is it worth changing your plunger? Yeah, absolutely. AKM is a different mechanism. Okay, not having seen the AKM, I can't actually comment on its mechanism, but I can tell you that the ACR uses exactly that tappet plate mechanism. Yes, I know because I've seen the ACR. I haven't seen the AKM yet, so yeah, I can't comment. Don't know. Metal or nylon gears? In what? I don't know. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a night. I will catch you guys later. Sorry, I haven't been streaming for a while because like Christmas and stuff and things. It's got busy, but I will. Your piston melted to your. Melted to. I've never seen that. What would I say about the Dookie head. Dookie head? Dookie head. What is a dookie head? Sorry, I missed that one. I was dloguido@gmail.com is my thing. I'll type it out for you. All right. I don't know what the dookie. What's the dookie thing? Tack Edge Facebook page video. Is this something I need to watch before I stop this live stream? Dookie head Gen 9 upgrade. All right, I'm gonna look at it. For what it's worth, I did a Gen 9 upgrade and I did a video and everything, and it was a huge failure. I haven't uploaded the video yet because reasons, same reason I haven't uploaded a lot of videos. But essentially the cylinder head was just way too big for the gearbox. I don't know what the hell was up with that. Tactical Edge. Hobbies. Yeah. Tactical Edge hobbies.
So big ups to you guys, but guess what we have in stock, guys? For those of you that don't know what this is the RX AK-47.
Oh, this is AKM.
This is a beauty. I kid you not. The reason why this is a beauty is because, and also, the recoil on this is real, guys.
I'm still not convinced. Oh, right. Gen 9, hang on. I can't really, given that I don't know what these things are, I can't really comment. If I could see it, then I might have a better chance of understanding what the hell it is. Alright. Dookie head. You guys got a link for me or something? It would just like make this heaps easier for me. Yes, I have the Halo. I have the Halo blaster, guys. I have it. It is here. It's got a Gen 8 inline gearbox, kind of waiting to go there. See, that's it. I just have so many other things that have taken my time, other priorities. But I will get to it. I promise. It's on my list of things to do. Buy a raid from SAR&D to put on the Halo blaster. Is that? Yeah. All right. Cool. Dookie head. Oh, that one. Right. Oh, yeah. I know the one. I just never heard of it called a dookie head. Right. Okay. Um. Yeah. Is it worth it? I don't. I can't. I honestly can't comment because I've never used one. But if it makes the air seal better, it can only be better, right? That's Yeah. I don't know. It's my honest answer. I don't know. All right, guys. It's been cool. I gotta go to bed though. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Peace out. Thanks for watching. It's been like an hour and a minute, and you guys are awesome. And I'll catch you next time. And I've got heaps of videos that I got to upload. I just got to get around to editing them and uploading them. All right. Stop this stream.